trading in gold. Like I told you guys, I'm going to continuously be giving us heads up on what's happening in gold. Okay, which I've been doing lately. Okay, those of you who have been following me on this channel, you know that I've been doing that very consistently. And um, however, today's video is not about the trades. Okay, I'm going to do a separate video to teach you or to review what has happened in the past couple of days on gold. But today, the topic I have for you is how to calculate pips and dollar value in gold. Okay, because I've noticed that a lot of people have difficulties, in doing this. Okay, because as you know, gold is not calculated the way you calculate other currencies. Okay, other instruments like Euro USD or Euro JPY, those other currency pairs, you don't calculate them the way you calculate gold, okay? Gold has a very tremendous, impact in its movement. Anytime it wants to move, it moves, very strongly, okay? Because if you understand how the values and the pip are calculated, it will help you to better manage your trade, okay? So that is the reason why I put up this tutorial, to make sure I teach you guys, how to do this calculation, and that you understand it very well, because a lot of traders are struggling with this. Okay. All right. What are we doing to do here? Let me just give you a little background here. Okay. In the currency market, gold is typically measured in terms of pips. Okay. And pips is called what? Pips is called the uh pips is called the percentage in price movement. Okay, it's called the percentage in price movement. Okay, and it's important you understand what pips mean. If you're a trader, it's important that you know what it means. Okay, now in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to calculate pips. Okay, and the dollar value of the movement of pip movement in gold. Okay, now it's important to note that gold trading, a good trading practice involves, proper planning. Okay, that is to say, before you execute your trade, you have to plan out your trade. Don't worry, I'm going to leave the link to this page, to this Notion page, in the description. Okay, I'm going to leave it so that you guys can go back to it and understand it properly, for those who can pick it from now. Okay. Now, so we're going to look at two scenarios. We're going to look at the buy scenario, and we're going to look at the sell scenario. Okay, so now let's look at the sell scenario. Okay, now let's say you want to take a trade, and your entry price is 1969.54, and your stop loss is this. Okay, and your take profit is this value. Okay, and let's say you are using a mini loss size, 5 minute loss size for this trade. Okay, oh, sorry, 5 micro loss size. Sorry, not mini size. It's micro loss size. Okay. Now, if this is your trade set out, okay, or your trade plan as it were, and let's say this is your chart, okay, and you come to your chart, you make sure you mark up all the price levels, okay, where you're going to enter the trade, where you're going to place your stop loss, and where you're going to place your take profit, okay. Now, after you have planned it out like this, okay, it's important for you to know what these values are. It's important to know how many pips is your stop loss from your entry, and how many pip is your take profit from your entry. It's very, very important. Thereafter, you have to also know what is the dollar value. You need to know what is the dollar value of your stop loss. Is your stop loss $20? Is it $25? Is your take profit $60? Is it $65? You need to know all this, okay? So that if the trade goes against you, you're going to lose what your stop loss value is in dollar. And if it goes in your predicted direction, you're going to make what your take profit, value is in dollar. Okay, so that's why it's important to know how to do this calculation. Okay, so given all the information above, your take profit is this. Okay, so you have to calculate your take profit for a buy trade. you have to subtract your take profit price value from your entry price, and you get this, okay? Then the P value is this, okay, it's take profit value multiplied by 10, and that gives you 244.5 pips, okay? Now this is your take profit P value. Now your stop loss P value is going to be your entry price minus your stop loss price, okay? And that gives you 9.57, okay? So you're going to multiply this 9.57 by 10 to give you what the peak value of your stop loss is, okay? Now, then let's go to the take profits and the stop loss dollar value, okay? Now, given that the trade loss size is five, five micro loss size, okay? For gold, 50 cents is what you will get per pip movement of gold, okay? So for every pip move, the trade goes in your favor or against you, you're going to make or lose 50 cents, okay? So that given, your take profit dollar value will now be your pip value times what the value of your pip of your the value of the dollar per pip, okay? You have to multiply it by that, and that gives you $122.25, okay? Now for the stop loss, you do the same thing. You multiply your pip value of your stop loss by what? By 0.50, okay? And that gives you $47.85, okay? So this is for the buy trade scenario. Now the sell trade scenario is the same principle, but the other direction, the opposite direction, okay? So the entry price is this, the stop loss is this, the take profit is this, and we're using the same loss size, okay? So to calculate your peak value for the take profit, you have to subtract. In this case, you are selling, okay? So your take profit value is going to be your entry price minus your stop loss price, or minus your take profit price, okay? So if you do that, you're going to get this, okay? Now, the take profit peak value is this value times 10. That gives you 336.6 pips, okay? Now, what about your stop loss? Now, in this case, your stop loss is going to be above your entry. So what that means, you're going to subtract your stop loss from your entry price, okay? Or yes, you're going to subtract your entry price from your stop loss, okay? So, and that will give you 16.49, okay? Now, the stop loss fee value will now be 16.49 times 10. That gives you 164.9 pips. Okay, so let's go to calculate the dollar values of both the take profit and the stop loss, okay? So the take profit dollar value is the P value times 0.50. That gives you $168.30. Then the stop loss value is 164.9 pips times 0.5, dollars, okay? And that gives you $82.45, okay? So guys, this is how to do this calculation. So I've made this tutorial, okay, as simple as possible so that all levels of traders can understand the method without any difficulty. Should you need further assistance, do not hesitate to contact me on my WhatsApp or my YouTube channel, okay? And I'll be glad to assist you guys, okay? So just go through this document, you get all the information you need, okay? And that wraps up this tutorial, guys. I hope you understand it, and I hope all the explanations that I did here help, okay? If you need further assistance, please hit me up on my social media handles, okay? And I'll be glad to support you further, all right? Okay, guys, thank you very much, and I do have a blessed day. Bye-bye.